Hello dear friends and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So let me just start off by saying that all the participants in today's video are vaccinated, so we're all corona free. And today my guest is not just a student who studies in Poland, but also a popular YouTuber, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit later on. So hello again.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rosa.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And let us just start off by just tell us about yourself a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Omar, and I started doing YouTube videos 3 years ago, and I was in high school, and then I started to searching to studying abroad, and I applied in a lot of countries, but I found Poland the best place for study for me, and it was like my first studying abroad experience. So, yes.
Yeah, and you are from Egypt, right?
Yes, I'm from Egypt, and I was living in Qatar. It's near Dubai for like 5 years of my life, my high school and my private school. And when I finish high school, I come here to Europe.
Yeah, and so the first question which comes to my mind is the weather. It must be so different from Egypt
actually.
and Qatar especially.
Yeah.
How do you find the weather here in Poland, especially now it's almost winter?
Yeah, actually the weather in Qatar and in Gulf countries, it's like 50 degree or 60 degree. So it's so hot than here. And here summer is 30 degree, and in winter, sometimes it's like minus 20, minus 10, and it's so cold. And it was my second time maybe to see snow. So
Oh really? In your
yeah,
whole
it was
life?
different thing, yeah.
Yeah, and what do you think about the snow?
It's good, but cold,
It's cold.
a lot of cold, it's not good, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, hopefully you'll get used to that. It's I don't know, normal
Yeah, it's so
weather,
cold
I
always.
guess.
Winter here is 10 months per year, so.
Trust me, I've been living in this weather my whole life and I'm still not used to that.
Yes.
So you're not the only one, okay?
Yeah, it will be hard.
I would also want to ask you about the culture shock. Did you feel any culture shock? What was the biggest difference you saw when you got here?
Yes, actually when I come here it was different. Talking with the people here is different than in my country or than Arabic country. And also Poland and Europe, it's different than other countries also. But it was great thing that everyone was helpful and they are speaking in English very good. And when I came here, even I was in my accommodation and I met around 10 people from Poland, and first time I met a lot of friends, and it was very good and they were very helpful. So.
Yeah, and you mentioned accommodation, so was it difficult to find accommodation for you? Because I forgot to tell you guys, he studies not in Warsaw but in Wrocław, another really big city in Poland.
Yes.
Which is more to the west.
Yeah, it's near to Germany, and I'm studying there computer science in my second year.
Yeah, and about the accommodation, was it difficult for you to find accommodation in Wrocław when you got here?
You gave me 3 options, and first option to find the room in dormitory. It's by 180 to 200 euros per month. And next option to have a room in apartment.
Yeah.
And third option to have a whole apartment. And for me first I was in a room in a dormitory by 200 euros, and then I got a room in apartment now, so I'm living in apartment now.
Okay, so that's awesome. And my next question is about your free time.
Yes.
Could you please tell us, because maybe some of the viewers know that you're a YouTuber here, you do the videos about your life in Poland, or can you tell us more about that?
So I have a lot of things to do in my free time, and when I came here studying abroad, it was the best way to use my free time wisely. And first, I'm doing YouTube videos from 4 years ago or 3 years ago. So when I came here to Poland, I started to doing vlogs about my life here abroad in Poland and how it's different than my country and what's the difficulty I face every day. And I make some vlogs on YouTube. You could find it on my channel on YouTube. And next thing I could do in my free time, it's traveling. And actually I made a hitchhiking trip last 2 months in Europe. And that made me, and Poland make it easy to travel, because here in European Union, you could travel by car, by train. So it's easy for me. And actually I traveled to 6 countries, Austria and Germany, Czech Republic, and it was a really good experience for me. I met a lot of people, And that's cool is that you can study here and traveling and doing a lot of things in your free time.
Yeah, and I agree, like Poland is close to everything, but especially like since you live in Wrocław, you're like super close
So
to
close to
Germany and
Germany, yes.
Austria and Czech Republic. Yeah, it's even like it's way closer than for us, for example.
For
but
us,
still,
yeah.
it's pretty close. You mentioned you study in Wrocław and you're studying computer science or
Yes.
computer engineering,
Computer
right?
science, yes.
Okay, and can you please tell us more about the subjects you have and like do you like
Sure.
it or not?
So first, like I always have a passion for computer science when I was also in high school. And when I came here, I found studying computer science, it's different than you imagine. And it's like was pretty hard first when I came. It was like 8 subjects and I don't know like any introduction about it. So first it was a little bit hard to study computer science here. But after like university life and meet friends and studying with friends like that, it became more easier. And actually we are studying like everything in computer science. We started with like object-oriented programming, learning language for programming. And then we like learn also like introduction in mathematical and stuff. And after we finish all of this, you can work here from like your second year. While you are studying, you could work also in computer science. So it's great that you can like work what you learn. Like if you learn some subjects, you could work in it. So it's cool.
But trust me, like it's always difficult the first year, even like
Yes.
for Polish people who are starting to study here, it's like all new life, you know, new experience. It's like what I was studying in Warsaw as well, and it was like really difficult for me my first year, but then it just gets easier. It gets easier over time, and trust me, you're on your second year now, right?
It became a little bit easier, yeah. But first year it was so
Yeah,
hard.
I know.
And it was
First
because
year
of
is always
COVID
difficult.
also.
It's
Yeah.
always difficult for everyone, but then you get used to that. You learn so much. You meet people. You like get to know the system the university has,
Yes, how it's
and
going,
it just
yeah.
gets easier over time. And trust me, like your last years, you're gonna have like so much more free time, maybe
And
like
will be
to
easier.
work and to do YouTube, maybe
Yeah,
even
for sure.
more.
I hope I get famous and like just get a degree and work with too. It will be great.
Yeah, so we're gonna link your YouTube channel,
Yes,
so
sure.
like our viewers can
description.
check it out, of course. And yeah, and about the professors, like, do you like the system Polish universities are having, like where the professors helpful, for example?
Yes, actually, like it's a new thing here about studying in Poland for international people. Because, like for me in my university, I don't have a lot of international students in the same major, so it's a little bit hard for international students first. But when we message professors and talk with them, they understand like that we came like from different countries and it's not the same Polish system or like that. So they help us and it become easier a little bit by time.
Yeah, and as far as I noticed, because I work with the international students a lot, we're having like more and more students coming here.
Yes.
And so yeah, of course, you're gonna have like a lot of also Polish people who are studying in English
A lot.
as well, yeah. But also like so many foreigners from like people from all over the world, right?
Yeah.
Which makes it really exciting. I met like during my studies, I also met like people from all over the world, literally. Of course, I graduated now, but I still keep in touch with a lot
that
of
was
them.
a good experience also for me, and it's different here because like when you meet a lot of people from like different cultures, different countries, it's a great thing. You can't find it anywhere.
And
so
then you can travel and visit them, and
yes,
you're gonna have
so
a free
it's
place
amazing.
to stay,
Yeah.
right? And the next question from me is about your experience with Polish language.
Yes.
Have you learned a little bit of Polish before coming here or during your stay here?
Okay, so first when I got acceptance in Poland, I started just to learn some words in Polish to help me. And then I learned 2 words and I found it's really hard language to learn, to be honest. But like after time, like now I'm been here for like 1 year, I learned some words and it's become easier when you talk like with Polish people in Polish language. Like sometimes I say like I'm from Egypt, I can say like jestem z Egiptu. So they like understand it and say, oh, you speak Polish, that's good. And like,
Yeah, I speak 2 words.
yes. Nie mówisz po polsku.
Oh, you see, do you know some other Polish words?
Dzień dobry, like when I go to any restaurant, I say proszę, like please. Or like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually, like it's a really nice thing that Polish, like foreigners are trying to learn Polish
Yes.
language. It's like Polish people really appreciate it, you know,
Yeah,
because like
because-
always when you come to a country, and you show that you are trying to like
And
learn the
interesting,
culture and the language and
yes.
you're interested, like always the like nationals of that country, they really appreciate it,
Yeah,
you
they
know?
appreciate it, and they become more easier with you and talking and everything. And
Yeah,
it's great.
like we're just trying to teach you more
Yes.
Polish. Like you have to know this and this and this word. Yeah, like hopefully in a few years you're gonna speak some Polish. Of course, I know it's difficult. It's totally different.
For my mother tongue, yeah, my mother
Yeah,
language
it's totally
is different.
different. But you see, you're at a
Yeah,
good
learned some
start.
words,
Good
yes.
start. Good job. Yeah. And you also mentioned that you lived in Qatar. Can you please tell us like a little bit about your experience
Yes,
there?
actually, I lived in Qatar for like 5 years in my life, and it was a great also experience for me because like I moved from Egypt to Qatar because like life there is more like maybe luxury a little bit, and living in Gulf countries it's a little bit different than Europe. So
Yeah.
like when I came
It's
to
quite
Europe,
different
yeah,
from-
it's all different. When I came to Europe, it's like I came from Qatar, and it's like Arabic culture and everything was different than here. So like it was a new experience for me, and also like in Qatar living was like for me I prefer it. It's so like modern and everything, but I prefer Europe more in living because like it gets for you like a lot of experience. You met a lot of people from different countries, not like to live like in just one country and modern like that. So
Yeah, because Qatar is like far away from everything,
yes,
and Poland is kind of close to all the major countries in Europe, right? Yeah, thank you so much for sharing
thank you
your
so much.
experience.
I really appreciate it. It was a great experience.
Well, I really do hope that you enjoy Poland and you did enjoy it, you will enjoy it, and I hope you will find yourself here.
Yes, sure.
And yeah, your life in here.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for joining us today. We're gonna link your YouTube channel here
you.
down in the description. So you guys, like if you wanna see like some videos about your life in Poland from
my
like the
YouTube
first hand,
Yes.
check his YouTube channel. Yeah, you're gonna see his experience and maybe like live through his experience, right?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you so much for choosing Studyland, for choosing Poland. And yeah, just good luck in all your studies and everything. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Well guys, thank you so much for watching our video again, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And in case you have any questions about applying to Poland, about life and studying in Poland, please visit our website and feel free to contact us.